Trump should shut up and leave. He should shut up and leave.
Today we finally acknowledge the obvious, that Jerusalem is Israel's capital.
Day of Rage, Day 3. The holy city of Bethlehem.
Welcome in the holy city.
Bonfires in the streets. Tear gas in the air.
Yeah, if you look down there, you can see the tear gas is starting to make its way up the street, and so everybody's got to back up.
Three days after the United States Declaration recognizing Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, Palestinians take their anger into the streets.
Jerusalem is our capital, the capital of Palestine, not Israel.
Hurling rocks and Molotov cocktails and burning pictures of Donald Trump as Israeli soldiers come under attack at some 30 flashpoints across the West Bank and Gaza. Scenes like these are playing themselves out across Palestinian cities in the West Bank. Groups of angry young Palestinians, some of them as young as 12 or 13, gathering in the streets to express their rage, their anger at Israeli soldiers who are at the other end of the street. We are live from Bethlehem on the West Bank, where scores of young Palestinian men are taking their anger into the streets.
Trump no good.
You say Trump is no good.
No good Trump.
Donald Trump should shut up and leave. He should shut up and leave. He is playing with history. He's playing with religion. He's playing with people. We have been going to the peace process for the past 25 years. It should be done by negotiations, not by what he decides.
Well, this isn't diplomatic.
Well, in this part of the world, nothing goes diplomatic. It goes by power, you know, and it goes by blood, unfortunately.
For generations of Jews, the ancient city of Jerusalem is their eternal capital. The western half of the city claimed by the Israelis after they were attacked by Arab armies in 1948, then seizing the entire city and the West Bank in the 1967 war. But the Israeli occupation of East Jerusalem has been rejected, even condemned in some cases, by virtually every nation in the world, until the United States became the first to recognize all of Jerusalem as the capital of the Israeli state. As tense as the situation is here tonight, most Israeli politicians are praising the president's decision, despite new threats from Palestinian leaders and new risks that the Israeli people may have to face.
For us to be worried is every day.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, it's not something, it's okay, it will be like this, and after that it will cool down and life continue. The question is how we can find a solution between us and the Palestinians. This is the question.
I think you have to add to the declaration that he insists that the solution is two countries for the Palestinians and the Israel, and might be East Jerusalem can be the capital of the Palestinian state in the future as well. And I think it's going to be okay, even from our side as the Israelis.
Many Israelis we spoke with believe a divided Jerusalem is inevitable, although some believe the Palestinians have brought this upon themselves.
I mean, I've been seeing that for years already, ever since I was little. I don't really see how much of a difference. I mean, I'm very pained that they're upset, but basically the same story. It's just something new to be upset about.
They just want to jump on it and just said, oh, now we have another reason to bomb or to do suicide bombing or just to put another intifada. For them, it's just an excuse. Everything is an excuse for them.
Despite the rising tensions, we found that life in the West Bank goes on, but with a new sense of despair. Palestinians we spoke with in Ramallah feel abandoned by the United States, that the Americans are finally siding with the Israelis.
طبعا أزعجني بشدة.
Jerusalem is the capital of Palestine. It's an Arabian, Islamic, Christian city. And he makes me so mad because he made it from one side. It could be a good peace between the both people, Jewish and Arab, but they don't want that.
Palestinians had little hope for peace before the American declaration, and they have even less hope now. They tell me they don't know what the future will bring, but they say they know what it will not bring. And that is this, an end to the hostilities that have torn these two peoples apart for so long. Tell me what the future is for your children now.
Of course, no future.
This woman told us the Israelis are refusing to negotiate and killing her children's hopes. The militant leader of Hamas is calling for a third Palestinian uprising known as an intifada. But some say that's unlikely.
Another intifada, I don't think so. Because the people here is in a very bad situation. It's like the economy here is very bad. They can support another intifada. Everybody's broke. That's the truth.
Why come out here and protest this way? What do you think the message is that these young men are sending to the Israeli soldiers and to the world, maybe?
شو بدك تحكي للإسرائيليين اليوم أنت؟ شو بدك تحكي لهم؟
شو بدي احكي لهم يبعدوا عننا.
Go away from us. Leave us, he says.
ويطبوش في الأقصى، خط أحمر الأقصى كله.
This is red line, he says. Go away from our capital. كنت تحكوا شيء؟
وكل احنا بنسبش على أمريكا، بنسب بس على ترامب عشان صار.
Oh, he loves America, but he hates Trump.
You know, it's really sad to see. It's sad to watch it happen. It's sad to see young guys like this standing here and throwing stones and making slingshots and burning pallets in the streets when...
What do you want them to do? It's better than carrying guns, right?
I hate to think of it that way.
It's either this or that. We'd rather go with this.
Some people would say that the Palestinian leadership has failed the Palestinian people. What do you think of that?
I don't think so. We've done everything diplomatic. Our president has been doing all he can diplomatically, not by arms, not by weapons, not by force.
I am sure Trump will make war. I am sure.
You're sure that Trump will make a war?
Yeah, yes.
Amin Amr is a Palestinian shopkeeper in Bethlehem.
We know a lot of people, they are our friends, and we like to live in peace. I know a lot of Israeli people want to give land, they want to give state for Palestinians. And this is the best way. We like to be free. We like to be free. How I can go to China, but I can go to Jerusalem.
The lack of hope may be giving birth to a new generation of angry young Palestinians. A generation that will likely come of age with no peace and no peace process.
What difference does it make to throw rocks at the soldiers? The soldiers have guns.
They don't have guns, they have only stone, and the stone it's something, but this is what we have.